Welcome, everyone, to the live stream of the Lady Cyclone basketball game tonight and Cyclone Senior Boys as they're going to take on Bentonville. Played Bentonville West, it seemed like forever ago here as the last home game. They actually, both the teams played at Sylvan Hills last week and then took off for Thanksgiving. And, of course, they had to alter their schedule a little bit because of no preseason tournaments or pre-conference season tournaments, and so that's why sometimes there's big gaps between their games. But both the boys and girls are hosting Bentonville tonight. They'll travel to Watson Chapel on Tuesday night, be back here at home at the end of next week. If you're joining us on YouTube, we welcome you. This is part of EAB Sports and Cyclone Booth. If you haven't already, we'd love for you to click subscribe. We're doing as many high school games as we can, as many junior high games as we can, and it doesn't cost anything. All it does is it'll alert you when we're about to go live with something, and you can be alerted and decide whether or not you want to tune on or tune off. And the good thing about it is that it's you guys that created this ability for us to go live stream because we needed so many subscriptions. We just like to make sure we stay well above what we're supposed to. So we appreciate you if you haven't already. And if you haven't, go ahead and click subscribe on that. Lady Cyclones 3-1 on the season. They lost to Sylvan Hills and kind of left a bad taste in their mouth for the boys and the girls game in that loss because neither team shot very well there at Sylvan Hills. Of course, it was at their middle school gym. And thank you, middle school gym there. And like I said, it's been forever since they played. Lady Cyclones coming in this ball game 3-1 on the season. The Bentonville Lady Tigers 2-1 on the season. Bentonville playing back-to-back games as they were defeated last night at Greenwood. Kind of a shocker, but we got to watch the game, and they had. I have not. No, we have not. And so Coach Ryan Court has just asked us, have you seen the refs? So they actually started the JV game with one ref because the other one was late getting here. Of course, they need three for the varsity games, and haven't seen any of them yet. And he's Coach Court has gone down to talk to Coach Haldmeyer to see if he's seen them too. But anyway, back to the game last night. The Lady Tigers of Bentonville lost to Greenwood by 10, 67-57. They were down by double digits at the end of the third quarter, cut it to 4 in the fourth quarter. A little rough game at times. Bentonville pretty much played the whole game in foul trouble. Their main player fouled out of the basketball game, kind of sometimes what you expect when you go on the road. But anyway, dealt them their first loss of the season. And so I'm sure they're itching to get right back out there and do it less than 24 hours later. We're going to pause just for a minute and then come back and give you the starting lineups for both teams. We have to turn the sound all the way down because otherwise the YouTube video will get flagged because of the music playing. So we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. We were helping look for the officials. I see one over in the far way, so we don't need to put out an all-points bulletin for the officials. It is senior night here for the boys and girls. Not sure what COVID, with all the COVID going on, we're not sure if we're going to be able to finish the season. So they did this in football season to have senior night. And so we weren't sure if we're going to do the national anthem, but I guess we're going to do it after the girls' game, before the boys' game. So people were standing waiting. So they're going to do the starting lineups, and we'll give those to you right now. For Bentonville Lady Tigers, coached by Tom Halbmeyer, they'll start with 00 Katie Koltgen. Number 10, Gracie Eves, daughter of the assistant coach. She's a 5'8 senior. Number 22, Riley Hayes. She's a 5'8 senior. Number 35, Jada Brown, a 5'7 junior. And the big girl in the middle, Miriam Dada, number 30, a 6'6 senior. They have 3 girls that's going to play in college basketball, and Dada's one of them. She's the most highly touted, going to play at Baylor the next year. Scored 24 points last night in their loss at Greenwood. For the Lady Cyclones, of course, they are without the services of Sarah Velasquez, who tore her meniscus. She underwent successful surgery and is actually rehabbing ahead of schedule. So they're thinking, they've been given the timetable. They are hoping like 4 to 5 weeks. Now they're saying maybe by Christmas she'll be able to start practicing. But she is out here, no crutches, walking around. Talked to her before the game. She says, I feel fine, feel great. And when we talked to her about it, she said it was going to tear. She goes, I was having problems with it ahead of time, so it turns out they knew something might happen because of that. So she will not be playing for a while, so they'll fill in the gaps where they need to. They're also going to come out, though, with their 3 seniors. They're going to start their only 3 seniors, and so we'll announce those. First, Pilar Handy, the 5'11 senior, number 25. Chloe Bewley, number 33, a 5'5 senior. She's getting the start. The other senior, Sarah Velasquez, can't start. So I said 3, 2 that are eligible to play. The other 3 starters, number 0, Courtney Nesbitt. She's a 5'9 sophomore. Of course, number 10, Jaden Court, daughter of the coach, 5'11 junior. And then one of the 2 freshmen that's been starting for the Lady Cyclones, Brenna Burke, number 3, a 5'6 freshman. She started every game her Lady Cyclone career. So good thing about her, she's a freshman, and we're going to get to watch her for a very long time. Lady Cyclones, odd thing they're starting off with, they're not anywhere near midcourt circle. I bet you haven't ever seen this before. They usually put your 4 around a circle, and the officials come over because he says the ball they have is a little flat, so they're looking for one that's aired up a little bit more. Lady Cyclones in their home white uniforms, Bentonville in a little anthracite with some gold trim. It'll be Marion Dada, a 6'6 senior, jumping with Courtney Nesbitt. Usually it's Talia Ely, 6-foot freshman, jumping center here. Dada controls the tip for the Lady Cyclones. So Russell going to pick up at half court. Cross-court pass. Number 10 in the corner, Eves, missing the 3-pointer, and Nesbitt getting the rebound, has it knocked away and picked up by Dada, who can shoot from out there. Lost it momentarily and gets it back. It's knocked out of bounds by Brenna Burke. Good hands by Brenna. And she's got quick hands, very quick hands. Like I said, just a freshman. Brenna averaging 6 points a game. And she is back there in the back with Pilar Handy to bring it across the timeline. Pilar started the season almost on the injury list with a injured ankle. Missed the first couple games. She has it on the right wing here. Drive, won't look at the 15-footer. Gets it to Nesbitt in the corner. Out. Jaden faking the 3, driving inside, floats one up off the back of the iron, tipped around, controlled by Bentonville. Here comes Katie Koltgen. Pass ahead to Dada down the middle of the lane, and she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line as that foul will be on Brenna Burke. Chloe Bewley, it's her first chance to play in a varsity game, and Coach Court doing a very nice thing of starting her, so she got to run out, have her name announced. And she will check out of the game after this first free throw by Miriam Dada. And checking in for her will be number 35, Talia Ely, a 6-foot freshman who until tonight has started every game as a freshman along with Burke. Ely's older 2 sisters have been Lady Cyclones. Both free throws are good by Dada. Again, one-man pressure in the backcourt. That's Brown. Lady Cyclones beat it easily. Court use a screen, launch a three. This one won't go. Nesbitt in the side with the rebound. Put back up off the iron, a little short on that one. With the rebound is Eves. Had a little bit of problems. She does get it off to Colchin. Colchin in the front court. Errant pass is going to be picked off by Ely. Handy coming in, left side, lost it. Last touch by Bentonville. And Brown was in the area. Jada Brown, number 35. She's just a junior, but verbally committed to Rice. She will play there in a couple years. Here's Jaden Court inside. Doesn't want to take it in against Dada. Don't blame her. Backing it back out is Brenna Burke. Jaden Court, averaging 15 a game, backs it back out. 6.5 to go. Lady Cyclones trailing 2-0 here in the first quarter. Just heard a fan yell, start the shot clock. There is no shot clock for us. For Bentonville, there will be. They're in the highest classification, so they have a shot clock this year once they get to conference. And they're actually playing it on their home non-conference games, too. We'll have it next year. Court's long two-pointer is good, knocking down one from the top of the key, and we're all tied at 2.
That's a beautiful shot by right at the top.
Lady Cyclones pressuring a little bit. They're looking to trap, and Bentonville knows it. They've thrown it past the half-court line. All 3 times a three-pointer by Brown is airballed, and Pilar Handy with the rebound.
Oh, push.
Yeah, I think they missed that one there. Just didn't get the angle. The official had sunk down a little bit too low there, out of position. Pass deflected, picked up by Nesbitt, has it knocked away. Now we got a reach-in foul. And Jaden Court will be whistled for her first foul. That for an official to warn a coach this quickly means that he knows that he might have missed one, because you don't usually get warned 5:25 left in the first quarter. Of course, Coach Court was right in front of us. He said, you call that one, but you don't call the other one. That's what got him warned. So we have a foul underneath. This will be on number 35, Talia Ely, her first, and the team's third.
Well, they did actually miss 2 of them.
Yeah, they did miss the one at half court, but the official didn't overlook it. I think he was just in the wrong position. You're not supposed to let any player get. You're not supposed to get past any player, and that's what happened on that one. That's why he missed that first one. The second one, I don't know why he missed it, but.
Let Bentonville take these three-pointers. Yeah, they're a little cold right now.
Well,
0 for 3.
They can warm up. They can knock it down from out there. Nesbitt trying to draw a little contact. Here's Jaden for 3, no good. Lady Cyclones a little cold too, but there's a rebound, blocked shot. Handy had her shot blocked, and Jaden needs some help. She's without a dribble. Gets it off to Burke, who came over to help her out, backs it back out. 4:45 left to play here in the first quarter. We're all tied at 2. A lot of action, just not a lot of scoring right now. Jaden, boy, she can create her own shot like that, and the runner goes in. She's such a good ball handler, and behind the back dribble, creating just a little bit of space. That's all she needs. And getting that shot to go. And this is the first foul called on Bentonville. And the free throw is good, so the old-fashioned three-point play. Coach Ryan Court's questioning why her first shot wasn't a three-pointer a couple minutes ago. That foul was on Jada Brown, her first. In the corner, three-pointer on the way by Hayes, in and out. Rebound underneath. That one won't go. Dada with the rebound inside, and whistle, and a foul or jump ball coming. I didn't see if he had a closed fist or an open fist. So had a closed fist, it's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Courtney Nesbitt. That'll be her first. And the 4th team foul called on the Lady Cyclones. Dada was fouled underneath, so they'll inbound it on the right baseline. 5-2, Lady Cyclones with the lead. Dada, the left elbow, steps into it, misses the shot. Good open look, missed it. We're going to get a foul called on Bentonville. And the foul is on Eves, I think. Is that who they called it on?
I believe it was.
They haven't posted it yet.
I like the way Russell's keeping the 6'6" post person for Bentonville away from that basket.
Yeah, but she can knock it down out there. I saw her knock down a 3 last night against Greenwood. But, yeah, you're right. We have a reach-around foul. This is called on Hayes, and Riley Hayes picks up her first. It's the 3rd team foul. Everybody always looks at the total fouls and always gets upset when that's even though it's not the official's job to make sure those are even, but they're closer to even now. Sometimes fans will jump on them about that. Pilar Handy gets the inbounds pass on the right elbow, back out to Nesbitt. 4:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones leading by 3. Bounce pass on the block. Nice no-look pass underneath. Reverse layup. Oh, that doesn't go in, but the follow! Courtney Nesbitt with the follow. That all started with a no-look pass by the freshman, Talia Ely. Court almost with a steal there, and then Courtney Nesbitt does have the steal, and Brown reaches out. And I know Jada Brown reaching out to try to keep her from getting the layup, but with that being Brown's second foul, maybe the coach probably didn't want her to do that, and she's going to have to check out of the basketball game. In for her will be Madison Chambers, the 5'4 senior.
You have to like the way Russell's playing defense right now.
Lady Cyclones have scored 7 unanswered. They lead at 7-2, 3:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Nesbitt backing it back out. They'll swing it around left side in the corner. It's Court. We've only seen one team that hasn't just been all over Jaden Court, and that was Ozark. She's left open. Three-pointer. It's good. Nothing but net for Jaden Court. And now Bentonville wants to take a timeout. The Lady Cyclones lead at 10-2 here with 3:17 left to play first quarter. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones leading at 10-2, and Jaden Court with 8 points, knocking down that three-pointer. She's hit a long two, a three-point play, and a three-pointer. But really, so far a team effort. Lady Cyclones, clean up the offensive boards with that putback by Courtney Nesbitt. Couple steals already.
Got a full court press by the Cyclones, Lady Cyclones.
There with it is Katie Kulchin. Gets it ahead now to Chambers. Chambers will slow it up. Over here on the left side to Nadia Akbar inside. Here's Dada's turnaround jumper is good, and that's Bentonville's first field goal of the game. Dada has 4 points. The first 2 points made from the free throw line. 10-4, the Lady Cyclones lead it here. 2:52 left to play here in the first quarter. And Dada is on court, and Coach Court wants her to drive, try to draw that foul on Dada or get her to back up. That was a mismatch there that worked in Russell's favor. Lady Cyclones weren't able to take advantage of it. Jaden fakes the pass. Turnaround jumper from the right elbow. Won't go. Ely underneath with the rebound. Turnaround jumper. High off the glass.
Great offensive rebound and put it right over the outstretched arms of Dada.
Dada mishandles it. Got it back. She'll try the three here. Right side. Knocking it down. There's a reason why she's the top player in the state. And that's one of the reasons right there. Lady Cyclones leading at 12-7. Yeah, Ely's a shot blocker. She knows how frustrating that could be because people see playing against her. She shot that one high off. Lady Cyclones lost it, get it back, and now Coach Court, who was trying to call a timeout before that first turnover, they finally heard him there. We heard him. Maybe we need to turn up our mic up a little bit, and he's trying to save possession. He ends up saving possession there. Lady Cyclones leading at 12-7 here with 1:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Senior night here for the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones. 3 seniors for the Lady Cyclones. Sarah Velasquez, Chloe Bewley, and Pilar Handy. And, of course, we're hoping this isn't the real senior night, but because what COVID did to soccer and track and baseball and softball, a lot of people in football season and basketball having their senior night at one of their early home games to make sure that the seniors can't be or will get honored. We do want to wish our very best to the Lady Cyclone cheer team, who's going to be competing in at state, I believe, tomorrow. Junior high's tomorrow. I think it's all at the same time, same place. Lady Cyclones leading it here 12-7. A minute 47 left to play here in the first quarter. Courtney Nesbitt, closely guarded by Colchin, the 5'4" senior guard. Picks up her dribble, needs some help, throws it towards the middle. Healy comes up with it. A little too hard off the backboard there. Dada gets it. She's going to be fouled on the backside. This is going to be, they said 30? Okay, Gracie Campbell. I thought that was on the Ely, but it is on Gracie Campbell. Gracie picks up her first, the 5'11" junior, who's usually the first person off the bench, but not tonight because of the Lady Cyclones starting all the seniors. Second person off the bench, and now a timeout called. I was getting ready to say, how did he see a reach-in foul? I thought he was going to call a reach-in foul with the official on the far side closest to it, but no, it was a timeout called by Bentonville. It's just a 30-second timeout. They started that this year, which we've seen other places where they count it down so we know how much time that we have left. I want to say congratulations to the Whirlwind boys and Lady Whirlwind basketball teams. He's been playing very well and with some big victories last night. If you were able to watch that on our Cyclone Booth channel, we want to thank Holly Sutterfield also for helping get that set up for us and posting it on our YouTube channel. Both Russell teams will be on the road on Tuesday night. They'll be back home here next week, and we will we're back here at the end of the week and or next week. We'll talk to you about that at halftime. Go over a little bit the next couple weeks of schedule for you. A nice little drive by Nadia Akbar. 2 points for her. Lady Cyclones led at 1 point by 8. It's down to 3 now as they lead 12-9 with a minute 6 left to play here in the first quarter. Gracie Campbell open, left side, three-pointer won't go. Tipped and going to be saved inbounds. I think that might have been off Bentonville, so Akbar did a good job of saving it for the Lady Tigers. In the front court is Colchin. Throws it underneath the basket into the corner. Open for the three, no good. There's Hayes, but Bentonville keeps it. A reach-in foul called on Russellville. This is on court, and this will be her second. Don't want her to get in foul trouble. Rain Thone, number 4 for the Lady Cyclones, checking in, the 5'7" junior. Jada Brown, who has 2 fouls in this first quarter, checks back in for Bentonville, replacing Madison Chambers. And then Pilar Handy back in for the Lady Cyclones. Pilar senior getting the start tonight. She's guarded Brown, and Brown open in the corner. Three-pointer won't go. A little flat on that shot, but there's Dada with the rebound, kicking it back out to Brown. Colchin on the drive. Floater is good. We got a whistle well after the shot. It's going to count the basket and a three-point play. What I mean well after the shot, I mean it didn't alter the shot, so didn't have to force that one up on when Colchin was coming down, so she can tie this ball game with a free throw. Missed it. Pilar Handy had it, knocked away by Dada, and Pilar gets it back. 22 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones lead it by a point. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Burke driving around her man. She's going to be fouled. Colchin just got caught there on the hip of Burke, and the only way to what you could do is foul her or let her go, and she ended up fouling her there. That's her first and the 15th foul in Bentonville. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Here's Burke, going to take it all the way. A shot blocked out of bounds by Dada with exactly 1 second left.
Very difficult to drive against this Bentonville team.
Yeah, she was trying to draw as much contact as she could, but not enough to draw the foul. Campbell looking. It's got to be catch and shoot. Burke, catch it. I don't think she realized there was 1 second left. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score, the Lady Cyclones 12 and Bentonville 11. Pretty good first quarter for the Lady Cyclones.
It was. I think their defense looked good. Again, they're blocking out at times, keeping Bentonville, limiting them only to one shot, which is good against a team with a height that Bentonville has.
Miriam Dotto with 7 of the Lady Tigers' 11 points. The Lady Cyclones are led by Jaden Court with 8 points, but Court's got 2 fouls. She's got to be careful of that. Dotto not in any kind of foul trouble. It's odd for her because she fouled out of the game last night in their loss against the Greenwood. Still scored 24 points against the Lady Bulldogs. And Dotto here with the steal after the ball was knocked away pass, really, and Dotto comes up with it. She gets credited for the steal. Colchin dribbles around a double team, pass ahead in the corner to Hayes, who'd missed a couple threes from the left corner. Didn't take that from the right corner. Instead got it off to Nadia Akbar, and she's got 4 points. And the Lady Tigers lead for the first time since it was 2-0. They lead it here now 13-12. Ball knocked in the backcourt, and Colchin, nice hustle play, diving on the floor to get it, but slid out of bounds when she was trying to turn around and throw it. .7:12 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trail by a point, and have a reach-in foul on Colchin, her second. And what looked like afterwards, Courtney Nesbitt kind of almost stepped incorrectly and kind of jolted her leg a little bit. Glad to see it wasn't anything serious. The highest cross-court pass you'll see right there.
Very dangerous pass.
Yeah. Haley in the corner gives it right back. Ball knocked away and saved inbounds by Dotto. Good hustle play by Miriam Dotto. In the corner, Brown can't save it. There's a one-handed pass trying to get it to Brown, who was open.
If you're going to bounce pass on the inside, it has to be a very quick bounce pass where it can be easily intercepted.
The Lady Tigers of Bentonville are the co-champions last year. They made it to the state championship game when the season was canceled because of COVID. So you call them co-champions. And knocking down that three is Jaden Court. She's in double figures with 11 points. Lady Cyclones take back the lead here. Lead at 15-13. We have a drive to the basket. That can't be on Jaden, right?
I believe it is.
That's number 3 on her. Eight fouls on the Lady Cyclones, but 3 of those on Jaden Court. The free throw is no good. Yeah, Coach Court, he is wishing that the Lady Cyclones would have just given up the layup there. Second free throw is good. Hayes hits 1 of 2. I believe Hayes is going to play at UFAS next year. They have a player going to play there, and I think it's Hayes. Lady Cyclones calling a timeout. I think Coach Court realized we're getting close to a 5-second violation. Lady Cyclones lead it by a point, 15-14.